Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the kickoff show of Spooktober. We've got the queen of the kickoff, Kimberly King. Ironically named, isn't it? She will be taking on Cynthia Garrett in our first kickoff match of Spooktober. Happy October. It's almost Halloween time, ladies and gentlemen. We are 20 days, I believe, removed from Halloween. Or to Halloween, I should say. Halloween is just around the corner. Hopefully with this whole Backstreet Boys concert is over enough to where everyone can go out and trick-or-treat. Because that's what kids need to be doing. They need to be trick-or-treating. They've had a rough year. Let's give them some trick-or-treat candy. That's hopefully not got a bunch of other crap in it. Halloween is just around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, and Cynthia Garrett will be making her presence known here tonight. She'll be taking on Kimberly King. Both women, of course, starting off here in GCW, relatively unknown, but working their way up in the women's division, being very sizable contenders here in the women's division. Cynthia Garrett, our resident high flyer of our league. Don't know what I'm looking at. Anyway, I'm going to put that away now. Our first kickoff match and our next kickoff match will be between some male superstars and will consist of Shane Thorne, and a mystery opponent. Who will Shane Thorne be taking on as his mystery opponent here for Spooktober? Like I said, this is the last pay-per-view of the old era of GCW. We've started back up. This is Season 3. We are ushering in a new era before the end of Season 3. Season 3 will come to the end at Destiny, the last pay-per-view of the year, ladies and gentlemen, of Gulf Coast Wrestling's year. Spooktober, our October pay-per-view. We'll have 2 pay-per-views left until the end of Season 3. And that will consist of, 10 episodes, I believe? It's 10 episodes until the end of Season 3 of GCW. Not saying that there's going to be a Season 4 right around the corner. Season 4 may not start until W2K22. We'll just see what happens. Anything's possible in the realm of positivity, but WWE 2K20 is not a game to do Universal Mode on. How I've made it 35 episodes and 5-6 pay-per-views is unbeknownst to me. But it won't continue after today. Or not after today, after Destiny. Goes for a pin, gets a kick out. Kimberly King, Cynthia Garrett. Kimberly King, the more technician of the ring, and Cynthia Garrett, the more high flyer of the ring. Definitely like to hit those high rent district moves. Kick to the midsection, taking her down to the bottom rope, and now the stomps by Kimberly King. Of course, betrothed to Chase here, the dashing one here in Gulf Coast Wrestling, former internet champion. Both of these women would love to claim the women's championship before the end of the season. Io Shirai definitely been on top of the division the entire time she's been here. Essentially, she debuted, was immediately in the women's title picture, defeated then women's champion Shayna Baszler, and now is looking to retain her championship up until the end of the season. And if she does that, she will be the longest women's champion ever for our brand, and maybe not the longest reigning women's champion altogether. But the championships will still be defended outside of Gulf Coast Wrestling. After this season ends, they will still be defended in places of ROH, maybe even New Japan Pro Wrestling. We could see new championship champions crowned outside of the season. Anything's possible in the land of make-believe. But yeah, some interesting stuff hopefully coming to the channel soon. If it hasn't already. Depending on, well, this goes out October 10th. Is when the kickoff show goes out. The pay-per-view, which is right after it goes out, also October 10th. Kimberly King calling for Cynthia Garrett to get back up. Can she put her away here in this match? Put her away early in this match. She's going for the Dragon Sleeper, her husband's finishing move. She has won many matches with this, but Cynthia Garrett able to break the hold. Able to free herself from the grasp of Kimberly King. Flapjack now. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by King. Kimberly King, I did refer to her as the queen of the kickoff, and that is still nothing to be ashamed about. Making it on airtime for the pay-per-view is still a very good thing. Looking to maybe after this pay-per-view make it onto the main card of the pay-per-view. Irish whip now into the ropes. Gets caught. Cutter! Rainbow cutter by Cynthia Garrett. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out just barely. Cynthia Garrett calling it a 3 count. Very, very close there. Now a comeback. Hitting a flurry of offense. Gets caught in the ropes. Gets a kick for her troubles. Cynthia Garrett steps back in. Catches with a forearm. The kicks, the combinations. The clothesline by Cynthia Garrett. Cynthia Garrett on fire. Getting the power of electricity, it seems. She's charging up. I'm not sure what for. Oh, that's what that does. She's charging up her way to a signature. She's charging her way up to a finisher. Cynthia Garrett charged up. Kimberly King back to her feet to get caught by Garrett again. Irish whip into the ropes, and again a cutter to put her away. Cynthia Garrett picking up the win, it seems. 1, 2, and 3. Your winner of the match, Cynthia Garrett, after an amazingly long charge up and surprising. Congratulations, Cynthia Garrett, for picking up the win, kicking off the kickoff show. And it seems Cynthia Garrett offering the hand of friendship. Kimberly King shaking it. Good sportsmanship between the two. Congratulations, Cynthia Garrett. I don't know where I started recording, so this should be interesting. Shane Thorne, ladies and gentlemen, on a kickoff show here tonight. I don't know why I keep playing with game boxes, but if you hear me playing with it, I apologize. Shane Thorne on the kickoff show here tonight. You see, of course, our spooky entrance ramp. Of course, got the lights and whatnot. I like Shane Thorne's entrance textures and whatnot. But anyway, Shane Thorne on the kickoff show here tonight, taking on a mystery opponent. I wonder who that mystery opponent could be. And I think we know who it is. Mike Kanellis, released a few months ago from WWE. Now here making his debut in the Gulf Coast Wrestling Zone on the Spooktober Kick-off show. He's one person short, Maria Kanellis. I wonder where she could be. Mike Bennett, as he would probably like to be referred to. Making his debut here on the Kick-off show. Big money moves made here tonight by the management of Gulf Coast Wrestling, bringing in Mr. Mike Bennett. Should be an interesting match. Now Shane Thorne, Michael Bennett. This should be a very interesting match and another good match to kick off the pay-per-view. Oh, and a big clothesline there by Shane Thorne, and apparently my controller battery is low. Which is nice to know. Or else I would have probably never have known. And a DDT there by Shane Thorne. Shane Thorne getting the upper hand on Mike Kanellis here in the opening parts of this matchup. Mike Kanellis catches him. Flips. He went for a hurricanrana, but flips him over the other way. Mike Bennett going right after Shane Thorne now with the punches while he's on the ropes. Now just rubbing his face on the ropes, trying to choke him out of the ropes. Gets him up in another position. Now just working on the face. Pulling on the extremities of the face. Mike Bennett not playing anybody's nice man here tonight. Gets reversed by Thorne. Gets reversed by Bennett. The forearm now gets reversed by Shane again. The Irish whip into the ropes now. Tilt-twirled backbreaker by Thorne. Pushes him off, gets caught with a big boot. Mike Bennett just happened to be back in a wrestling ring. Going for a big move here. Pile driver. Goes immediately for the pin. 1 and a kick out. Shane Thorne not going to stay down for a 2 count on that one. Gets reversed. Big boot to Thorne. Thorne with a kick now. Knocking Bennett down. Another big kick. Bennett back to his feet. Goes right after Thorne. And now just the punches raining down on Shane Thorne. Picking him back up. Drop kick gets reversed. The kick gets reversed. Another big boot lands right to Shane Thorne. Irish whip now. Into the ropes. Into the corner. Knocks him down. Mike Bennett climbing to the top rope. You don't see Mike Bennett going up to the top very much. Elbow from the top. Goes for the pin. 1 and a kick out by Thorne. Hurricanrana connects. Picks him back up, back onto his feet. Another drop kick hits. Mike Bennett now rolling to the outside, using the ropes to help pick himself up. Shane Thorne meets him on the apron, going for a back body drop on the hardest part of the ring. Working him down on the arm. Both men on the outside. Kick gets reversed. Mike Bennett sweeps the leg. Slides back into the ring. Mike Bennett gloating to the crowd. The crowd not really wanting to see it. The super kick connects right to the face of Shane Thorne. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. That super kick perfectly connected out of nowhere. Big punch. Shane Thorne gets the reversal. Hurricanrana gets reversed. Mike Bennett catches Shane Thorne off guard. Big baseball type punch. Another forearm. Catches him by the leg. Drops him on the leg now. Mike Bennett still gloating to the crowd. Big boot connects once again. Shane Thorne gets picked up by Mike Kanellis. Punch to the back. Heartbreak. The heartbreak. The pin. 1, 2, 3, and Mike Bennett. Mike Kanellis picks up the win against Shane Thorne here tonight. Mike Bennett brought his A game. Shane Thorne brought his A game. Congratulations to the Miracle, Mike Bennett. Thank you for joining us on the Kickoff Show. We will see you on the pay-per-view.